Hello. Welcome to my channel Va Malayali. Thank you so much for being here today. I'm so grateful and thankful for that. Well, today's topic is about sometimes we need to have clear directions in our life. Do we have a clear direction? That's the topic. So before we start the topic, for those who have not subscribed, please do subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. That'll be a great thing for me and it's really going to help me. Okay, so back to our topic. Sometimes we need to get clear direction in our life. We don't really know sometimes where we are going. Life is just going and we are not really sure we are in the right direction, or we are always in the process of asking or thinking to go in the right direction, and for some reason it doesn't happen. But sometimes when it works, everything is nice, everybody loves us and we are the best, and whatever we tell, we got a lot of value for that, and always people want to be with us, and that's when we have a lot of money and a lot of fame and maybe position, and a lot of things are happening. So at that time, people all love us. Whatever we say has a great value. And then when we are around with people, they also love us and everything goes very well. And things just go in the right way and we are so happy. But unfortunately, in the real world, what happens? Nothing remains same for a long time. Everything changes. In a period of time, everything changes. Whatever was good may change slowly to be bad. Whatever was bad will eventually turn out to be good. So one thing we should always understand, even if we are in a good part in their life, we are enjoying our life, we're having a good time, the best thing to do is have the best time there. Enjoy the maximum, and whatever you do, you should always think that that period is not going to be there for a long time. And whatever you need to do to safeguard during your downtime, also we should need to take care during the time when you are doing very well. That is very important, because both the same time, the bad time or the downtime, when people are going through a difficult situation, when things are not happening, when we don't know the direction where we are doing, we don't know what's happening, even that situation also is not a permanent situation. Everything is temporary. It's a phase, you have to just go and it starts another phase. Always valleys and immediately after a valley you have a high hill. So it's always ups and downs. It always changes. So nothing is permanent. So the best thing to do is, when things are going good, make the best out of it, enjoy the best, do your best stuff, and always think for the time when you're not going to have this good time, probably save enough, and all the things what you want to do at that point of time, keep it ready. So probably when things are not happening, there is a time when you can do all those things, because when everything is happening, you are most probably very busy, you don't have time, time flies and everybody is with you, and days are going so fast that you don't even know how time really goes, and you don't have time for anything other than what you're doing, nothing other than the work you do, you can do. Other than that, you're always busy doing your stuff. So these are the things where you can, these are the times where we can keep things, when you can do when you're not doing much things, or when you're not much busy, or when you have a lot of time in your hand. So, but one good thing to know is you should always be aware that soon after a good time, maybe a difficult time will come, and that is the time you have to be prepared for. The good time is always very easy to handle. Everybody loves you and things are so easy, and the life gets really fun and really better day by day. It's good. But that's the time you have to prepare yourself for the difficult time. So if you see even in the nature, the animals, the everything, even in the nature, if you see closely, when the sun shines, everything, all the animals, they all prepare themselves for the the winter, or when the time is gloomy. So that's how we should also be. When everything is fine, we should enjoy the time to the best and prepare ourselves for the difficult time. So now the question is, when we are in the difficult time and when we don't have a clear direction, what to do? That is the most difficult thing to do. That you do so many things and nothing really works out. You've got so many ideas, so many things you do. People are generally not lazy. They want to do something, but they want to see result. But unfortunately, the result will not be always there. You do so many things and the result comes maybe after a long time. People don't really have the patience to pursue the whatever you are doing for such a long time, because you think you may be going in the wrong direction and things may not happen. So there is no clear formula for that. All we can do is we can just keep trying. But one thing we should remember is something what is a real passion to you, something which you really want to do all the time, in and out. Even if you don't get paid, you're ready to do that. Even if there is no money, you just do it for your passion and you really want to do. That is something which you need to pursue. You may not get results in the beginning, or maybe you may not get results even in the entire lifetime. It's possible. So it's just for your passion. You just continue to do it and do it as much as you can, because maybe with that passion of yours, you will not be able to make a living out of it. So that is not part of your living. Apart from that, you have to find another job. You have to do something to keep you up, and then when possible, pursue your passion, and maybe you might get a good result for that. But that is only a maybe factor. It's not going to be sure. So you have to really put time and effort for everything which actually gives you a result in the beginning, because otherwise your day-to-day life is going to be difficult. And then you need to make that extra time that you will make, because that is your passion and you just love doing that, and you're going to make it anyway. And that's what you should just do it, and maybe in a period of time you might go in the right direction, and you will these I'm talking about like people like in the artistic people, who are very, it's very difficult for them to actually get into the real main field. It is possible. You should at the beginning at least you should try it fully, that one good hand you should give, and at least put a period, at least 1 or 2 years, and totally try on that. And even if after that, if it doesn't work out, then you should probably keep that as a passion, work for it on a sideline, not as a main, and then do your normal stuff, whatever you can for your daily living, and then put that passion in your side, and then probably you will end up having good results. I'm sure a lot of hard work and a lot of determination and a lot of persistence will eventually turn out to give a good result. We know that, but that takes a long time sometimes. So for us to keep going till then, we need to be busy with something else also in our lives. So at the end of the day, the main idea is we shouldn't be disappointed with our life. We should be happy that, and even alone, passion alone, if you're fully going to be, work and nothing other than work, end of the day, even if you achieve something, also you'll be just like that, many of the billionaires who made really big, and all they said at the end of the day, they just had money, nothing else, because the entire life they were focusing only on their passion, hard work, and nothing else. And they didn't even bother about their family, friends. They didn't even have any good time. They just didn't have anything other than their passion. They must have got result finally in their passion, but end of the day, they didn't even have good health, and they have had to actually have a bad ending. So we don't want to end up that way. So the main thing is to have a happy life wherever possible, whenever you get a chance. the main thing is to have a happy life, enjoy your life. So when you don't have a clear direction, pray to God to show you the right direction. You will get the right direction eventually. You might go in the wrong track so many times, and eventually you will fall into the right direction. So till then, do all what you can, keep you occupied. But one thing you should know, that whenever you do something and if things doesn't work out, do something else. Don't just do the same thing, because if you do the same thing, you will get the same result. We don't want to get the same result, so do a different thing. Or maybe the way how you do it, you have to do it in a different way. Maybe then we will end up having a good result, So whenever things are not in the right direction, always don't be disappointed. Be happy that things are not going to be permanent. It's going to change, and that's eventually going to come into the way how you want things to be. That's going to be your direction, and you're going to make good thing out of it. Alright, this is all what is about today's video. Until the next video, bye bye.